What is up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the Two Game Podcast. I am Matt Primo, joined by Sir Creston Johnson.
Hello, world.
I had to bring old Creston Johnson back this week to talk about Fallout because every time I see him now, we're talking about the Fallout 4, Fallout 76, all the Fallouts. So he's been watching the show, and correct me if I'm wrong, you have already finished it, but you rewatched episode 3, which is what we are reviewing today.
Yeah. I finished all the way through, and then I went back and rewatched 3 just to refresh memory.
Get a little tingle in your jingle?
I did. I knew it was coming, but it was still exciting.
Yes. And we are continuing on with our Fallout review series with episode 3 this week. So without further ado, guys, we're gonna cut the chit chat and we're gonna fucking jump into it, okay? What did you think about episode 3, sir?
I enjoyed it both times I watched it, to be honest with you. The second time around, when I went back and rewatched it, I really got to, because I started playing Fallout 4 for the first time. I played 3 and 76 back in the day. And then after I watched the show, of course, I was fucking locked in, downloaded Fallout 4. I've probably got about 10 hours in it, and I'm barely scratching the surface. But it's just so fun to play. I mean, you can just play at your own pace, do whatever side missions. Anyways, as far as episode 3 goes, I really got to enjoy like the parallels. As far as like how the wasteland looks and stuff. I mean, obviously Fallout 4 is in Boston, but still like crumbled buildings, the Vault Dweller suit, the look of the ghoul and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
I love that you brought out Fallout 4. I've been playing a little bit of it as well, and I thought one of the funniest, I guess, self-aware moments in the entire episode was when the ghoul said, I'm tired of getting fucking sidetracked, or whatever he said.
Oh, yeah.
Like side quest.
Yeah.
I was like, that sounds like Fallout 4.
Right. Every time you see fucking Preston Garvey, another settlement needs our help. I'm like, bruh, I'm trying to go get a weapon. They're going to have to wait.
I'm trying to get shit accomplished, man. I ain't got time to deal with you. No, I agree with you. I really enjoyed episode 3, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if the stuff in episode 3 is like, I don't think there's as much to chew on in terms of like plot development, character development, anything like that. Maybe the ghoul more so than anybody else. Like in comparison to episode 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I think 3, some form of slut magic, I don't fucking know. But that shit flew by. Like it felt like that episode was only like 20 minutes long, and it's an hour long.
Right. No, I felt the same way, especially rewatching it. When the credits started rolling, I'm like, fuck, it's over already? Like, I thought what happens in like 4 and 5 was going to happen in 3.
Oh, what happens in later episodes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm expecting to get more.
Mm-hmm. I am glad that we got some a little bit of action, but we got some. The main thing that I liked about the episode is we're starting to develop the world a little bit more, and we're not just showing the people now. We're showing the fucked up shit as a result of radiation and whatnot, like the old gulper, which looked fucking dope, by the way,
and how the Pit Boy started popping the rads when she got close to the water and stuff.
Yes,
I was like, oh yeah, that's spot on. Yeah, that fucking giant abomination Oscalotl was pretty badass. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, like it didn't look like complete CGI. Like it looked really, really good. Like there had to be some like practical effects in there.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, and then when it was holding on to
Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, yeah, and it was the fingers in there.
It was so like, gross.
That was.
Yeah, I don't know what it was about the fingers. I don't know if it was because they're so fucking elongated or whatever. But I was like, brother,
brother.
But yeah, then he just rips them all out and just completely destroy. The gore in this episode was top notch.
Dude, when he was fighting the fucking the scavs, when he
Mm-hmm.
had his suit off, and he was trying to get that part fixed, and he slipped his arm in and popped that dude's noggin. Holy shit!
But we gotta be fair here. Like if y'all are trying to beat this guy up, why and you know this is his suit, why would you let him near it? Like why would you push him into said suit?
Right. Let's just beat his ass against the suit. Gee.
Right. Like legitimately, like you deserve to get your head crushed. Like no doubt.
I,
Stupid
I
ass.
I also love how what's what's the chick from the vault's name? The one that has the head. The main chick. I can't. I'm fucking
Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah.
I was like, no, I thought you were talking about like the ones that are still in the vault. You're like,
Oh no,
the
no, no,
girl one. I'm like, there's like 3 females in there, dude. I
dude.
don't know.
It's like ultra creepy how fucking just like detached from reality they are in the vaults, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh boy, he's got like he's got like a spidey sense tingling, like something's fucked up, and everybody else is just like fucking Pleasantville, like, oh, just don't ask any questions, just do your stuff.
She kind of reminds me of, and I mean, it's a typical person that grows up like underground or whatever. But have you seen those movies where it's almost revolved around like cults, and it happens in real life too, and it's usually like religious cults where they'll grow up in this little section, either like a vault or like a storm shelter or something underground, and then they'll finally get up to the surface, and it's a complete fish out of water experience for them.
Yeah, what was that old Brendan Fraser movie? You remember that?
Yes, that's the one I'm thinking of, and I can't think
Where
of the
him and his
name of it.
parents live in that fucking bunker.
Yes, I
I
can't think
can't
of the name of it.
But yeah, the people in the vault definitely have those vibes. Yeah, I love how nonchalant she is with this dude's fucking head, just carrying it around, like looking at it all fucking in depth, touching
like,
up and shit.
like she just doesn't give a shit whatsoever.
Right?
Now, I am curious. She's carrying around this fucking head. Now, you and I are both paramedics, okay? Not gonna pretend like we know everything about death, but that shit's gotta start stinking after a while, man. I mean,
Right?
the wasteland looks like it's hot.
Yeah.
So the fucking ghoul walks up and he's like, brother, what's that?
Especially
But I don't
after
know.
being a gulper for a few hours.
Yeah, right.
Although he
To be
did say
fair,
they digest slowly.
yes, they do digest slowly, and then like I'm assuming they're leaving to get some of those little vials that he was inhaling or whatever. I haven't played a lot of Fallout 4 or any of the other Fallouts, so I don't know the lore behind that. I'm assuming that's why they left.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you would think after he got pissed off because she used that to beat the fucking gulper and then smashed all of his little bottles.
Wasn't it?
They kind of nice little build up to it where he was like, having a little wheeze and asthma attack, and then
Mm-hmm.
loaded up his fucking post apocalyptic inhaler.
I I enjoy how she's like, this is torture, and he's like, but like, is it though?
Tells
And
that
he just keeps doing it.
story. Yeah, they've done studies. Torture doesn't work. Then why are you doing it? Oh, I'm not torturing you. You bait.
No, I enjoyed a lot of the ghoul stuff in here because again, they are kind of expanding on his character, and now we're getting some of that, before the bombs dropped kind of stuff going on where I don't know, Vault-Tec they're kind of copying what his little ads, his little commercials that he was doing, and even threw up the thumbs up. That's how they get it,
All right,
and
faulty.
yeah, I'm curious to know how that storyline progresses to where it's like he's so pissed off at him he just shoots the fucking Vault Boy sign.
Right.
What did
Definitely
they
some
do to
tension.
hurt you?
There's definitely some tension.
Exactly. So the ghoul stuff, I'm definitely 100% down for. And honestly, when they start off the episode with that, it really hooks you in, I think. And now we're seeing his stuff with the family, you know, his wife, his kid, his acting stuff. And I think one of the good things about that backstory is it's showing like how his character is so much different. And I'm not talking about visually, but like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Character wise,
His
that's not the word I'm looking
overall
for.
hope.
like in the movie he's shooting, he does not want to be. He's a good guy. He does not want to shoot this guy and become a bad guy.
Yeah,
But in the real world, he has no problem fucking capping people.
right. Just like when they first like woke him up out of that fucking grave, and he just murked everybody.
Exactly. So I think that's a real. It's showing the dichotomy between the past and the present,
Yeah,
and I'm definitely intrigued to learn more about this, sir.
yeah. No, I enjoyed the flashbacks too, and they keep building on that, and you get a lot of good nuggets from the flashbacks as it progresses.
Mm-hmm. One other thing that I want to mention before we kind of give our final thoughts and close out this episode. We go back to the Vault Dwellers. Not gonna lie, totally forgot about them. And we were only like an episode away from them. And
Right.
like we went back to them. I'm like, like we're still telling the story. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But the best part was Lucy's brother. I don't know about you, but if I know you, and I know you, I think you're gonna agree with me on this. We can relate so much to her brother in this episode. He hates every job that he's ever had.
Lacks enthusiasm.
Lacks enthusiasm. And then the one job that he kind of wants to do, they're like, yeah, no. Okay, well, why are you doing it like this? I lack enthusiasm. Same, bro, same.
Yeah, I felt that on a real spiritual level, especially with the two douchebags arguing over who's going to be the next fucking overseer. Reg and I forgot the other guy's name. Yeah, that was probably the highlight of them going back to the Vault Dwellers. That and Lucy's brother being so fucking pessimistic. And they're like, oh, what would you have us do? And he's like, I don't know, maybe what they were going to do to us. And everybody's like, oh, I can't believe he said that.
Right? I'm like,
what are we fucking doing here, people?
Yeah, when that scene happened, I'm not gonna lie, you were the first person I thought of. I was like, this is perfect. This is perfect to have him on the podcast this week.
So you're saying I've been scraping by doing the bare minimum? That checks out.
It checks out. I'm not even mad. I agree with that.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
It's been just one. But yeah, guys, I really enjoyed this episode. Again, I don't think it's not a bad episode. So when I say it's probably my least favorite out of the three, I think actually I might take that back. I still think episode 2 is probably my favorite out of the three. 2 and 1 are like neck and neck. But again, that's not saying 3 is bad by any means. No, it is really, really good. And if the rest of the season is like episode 3, then you're not going to hear me complain whatsoever. I thought they did enough to kind of push the story forward, get some comedic beats, while also touching back on the Vault Dwellers and starting to progress that story, the backstory of the Ghoul, which so far is one of the most interesting characters. But I am interested to see where they take Lucy from here in terms of with her character arc. Does she eventually, and you don't have to answer this, Creston, this is just me just spitballing questions that I have going into the season. Is Lucy's character arc where she's going to be more of like she starts to understand where the ghoul is coming from, and she maybe not so happy-go-lucky towards the end of the season? You know, is that a part of her arc, or what's that going to look like after, what is it, 10 episodes that's in the season?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, they kind of give you some little breadcrumbs, some little teasers that like like something's fucking going on with her dad. Like these raiders come in, attack. All of a sudden, the leader is like calling her dad by name and is like, "Nah, bitch, you're coming with me." And everybody's like, "What?" So you're still kind of hanging on that cliff while she's out trying to find him. So it's definitely exciting to see where they're going to take that character.
Absolutely. So many questions going forward.
They will
And
be.
good news is, wait, do what?
They will be answered.
Yes, good. And the good news is I don't have to wait like another week to actually watch episode 4 because I'm recording episode 4 in like 4 days. So
Nice.
I can watch it tomorrow if I wanted to. Which,
yeah.
one little thing and then we'll cut out. You know how I said I have like 15 minutes left, dude? I'll have no problem watching it at some point today. Dude, when I tell you I struggled to watch those fucking 15 minutes today. I had to choose between watching the 15 minutes or completing my patient reports. I'm just saying. I finished the episode. Well, I'll just leave it at that.
I mean, you do have work the next 2 days in a row, so they're going to get done.
Exactly. So I want y'all to know this, that I'm a man of honor and integrity, and I'm here for y'all and here to do this fucking podcast, just like Creston is. He got his ass whooped the last couple weeks, and he decided to come on and do this for y'all.
Look, we lack enthusiasm for work. Not for the podcast, though.
Not for the podcast, right? Well, bro, I appreciate you joining me, man.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Yeah, absolutely. Telling you episode in the future again? Another
Wait, what's that?
episode?
Oh, another
Vaughn telling you another episode review?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You can plug me in wherever. Plug me into the finale, man.
Oh, I'll plug you in.
I'll plug right in.
I'm thinking like an Avengers style season finale episode.
Okay.
Yeah. It might be the worst thing ever. It's never worked out in the past, but fuck it, right? But yeah, guys, down in the description below, we have links to all of our social media accounts. We would greatly appreciate it if you went there, like, subscribe, follow us, do all that bullshit. Would greatly benefit us. And thank you for listening, watching this episode. And also leave us a comment down below what you think about episode 3. No fucking spoilers for episodes 4 through the rest of the season, okay? Don't fucking do it. Don't be that guy. But that's going to be it from us, guys, and we will catch y'all next week on another episode. Laters.